Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Those of you who were here yesterday will know that we specialize in helping you to meet the people who are right at the top of the NHS, the people who are driving change within the organization. And we're delighted to welcome this morning Lord Howe, the Parliamentary Under-Secretary of State at the Department of Health, whose specific brief is innovation. He is in charge of innovation, some commissioning as well, but his major brief is to drive through innovation, to uncover the new things that are happening out there, pilot them, test them, and then start the process of rolling them out. So please give a warm welcome to Lord Howe.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of Expo 2011. From its first breath, the NHS founders said that it would be constantly evolving, constantly renewing itself to meet demands, and how right they were. From the big advances in technology through to quite small changes in clinical practice, innovation has always been the key to renewing and reinventing the NHS. It still is. In fact, at a time when all healthcare systems face the familiar challenges of higher costs and increased demand from older populations, the quest for new ideas and fresh thinking is greater than ever. Sadly, the path of innovation, rather like the path of true love, never runs smooth. Historically, we have failed to spread new ideas as quickly and as effectively as we should have done. The MRI scanner, for instance, had a far more rapid uptake in the United States than it did here in the UK. And famously, it took nearly 20 years before Alexander Fleming's penicillin spores were refined, mass-produced, and adopted as a staple of NHS treatment. Of course, things have improved since then. Let's not for a minute overlook the National Institute for Health Research and the excellent work that it has done to bring research, industry, and clinical practice closer together over recent years. But we can do better. We can do more to remove some of the speed bumps and no entry signs. And we can ensure that fewer good ideas slip through the net. As the Secretary of State explained yesterday, we want to make the National Health Service a stronghold for innovation. More supportive of invention, more receptive to new ideas, and more adept at spreading and mainstreaming new practice across the system. The focus on greater decentralization and the big society presents us, I think, with a real opportunity to embed and advance a strong culture of innovation in the front line. But it should also open up more opportunities for the life sciences to get their ideas picked up and applied by the NHS. Our ambition is very clear. We want the UK to be the location of choice for life sciences, R&D, and manufacturing investment in the future. All the right ingredients are here. Outstanding creativity and talent, an exceptional research base, thriving enterprises, and of course, the National Health Service itself, the world's largest publicly funded healthcare system. At government level, we have currently the Growth Review, which was set up by the Chancellor and the Business Secretary to maximize growth and to tackle barriers to business. And healthcare and life sciences have been selected as one of the 6 priority areas within the review. So it's a sign of how crucial we see the work that you do as an engine for economic growth, as something that can help us to build a more balanced economy and help create the jobs of the future. And what this means is that you can expect the spotlight to continue to fall on the industry for as long as this government is in office. The life sciences are clearly vital, but let's not forget the tremendous value that is not yet fully utilized within the NHS. We are the world's largest integrated healthcare system. Because of this, we have always had strong international interest in what the NHS does. And with the global healthcare market worth around $4 trillion, the potential value of harnessing that interest is enormous. So my question today is, how do we do this? How do we make more of this global appetite for NHS skills and NHS expertise? And how do we do so in a way that supports better care for patients? Let's start with the big point of controversy, that of inbound and outbound care. Should the NHS open up its services to overseas customers? My view on this is simple. As long as the protections are there for UK patients, and they will be protected through the outcomes and quality standards regime, then I think it's right that we open our minds to this idea. Why should the NHS not market itself to overseas patients and earn revenue from them? Why should trusts be prevented from exploring these opportunities? Why should we be held back from turning that strong reputation to commercial advantage, especially when the money can be used to improve other services?